All right, here's the view outside over the coastal bend. Looking good. A few of those puffy white cotton balls hanging out in the sky. Yes, there's a little haze on the horizon, but the Saharan dust is pretty much gone. That's why we had a few showers in Bee County and Live Oak County earlier today. That's really about it. And those same slim rain chances will be back as we head on into the weekend. Don't count on much. I'm not expecting meaningful rainfall, but anything helps when we're as dry as we've been. We've chipped away at a lot of the drought, as we mentioned yesterday. Drought monitor has shown some improvements area-wide, but one constant we will have, whether there's dust or no dust, is this. The heat, it's on, and we're still feeling it across the coastal bend from the coastal neighborhoods to the inland neighborhoods. We are feeling close to the century mark, triple digits for places like Port A, 100 on the nose, almost that in Rockport and NAS Corpus Christi. Though temperatures along the coast are in the 80s, we're feeling close to 100 degrees. Make the trip inland where temperatures, actual thermometer temperatures are near 100 in those upper 90s. We're feeling it too with a smaller amount of humidity. That humidity really levels the playing field, and that'll be a constant throughout our forecast, not only through the weekend, but into next week too. So let's take a look at dew point temperatures. This helps us understand how much water is in the air around us relative to the temperature, so you can see, yeah, we're all about the same. We're in those oppressive 70s, but if you enjoyed the view, the feeling outdoors the past couple of nights, especially last night, I got a cool picture of the full buck moon. I'll have to share that in the Coastal Bend Weather Watchers group. I hope you will too if you got some photos. We're going to see that mosquito weather come back tonight. Our relative humidity tends to rebound during the overnight hours, and we usually hang out in the percentages that start with 9. We've enjoyed the middle 80s, but the 90%, 95% kind of evenings will be back in fashion for this weekend. Now, the wind has helped, but our breezy afternoon is going to be more tame into the overnight. We'll still have a breeze around 10 miles per hour, so I'm not worried about any fog tomorrow morning, but it'll be right back at it with breezy conditions into your Saturday too. So if you're trying to take the pup out for a walk tonight, our dog walking forecast star is probably loving this wind with the long, luscious fur here. This is Gigi, and I love the bow and a hair there. We're looking good. So as Gigi goes for that walk, here's what we're expecting tonight. Temperatures are going to slowly wiggle their way back down to the lower 80s as we head closer to midnight. A couple clouds out there. Generally uneventful, enjoyable night, as long as you don't mind that humidity. As I mentioned, those winds will come down as we head into the overnight, bottoming out around 10 miles per hour by dawn. Now let's talk about Saharan dust, because that helped to dry us out yesterday but made for hazy skies. You can see we don't have a whole lot of dust on the Texas coast right now, but that's not the last of it. It looks like another batch will be kind of swirling around the Gulf as we head on through the weekend. It'll be here, at least one early batch, maybe Monday. There's a chance of rain on Monday. It's not a lot of dust, but I think for probably the middle of next week, Wednesday and beyond, we'll be looking at a more substantial batch headed our way to kind of squash rain chances. But speaking of the rain chances we do have, they're not very impressive. Maybe we can squeeze out a few isolated showers Saturday and Sunday and Monday. I don't think they're going to ruin any plans. If you do find yourself under a quick shower, consider yourself lucky, because we can always use the help from Mother Nature to help water the lawn and the plants, especially when we're under water restrictions as we are now. But next week, yeah, we're really not counting on much with the return of that drier air and the dust that comes with it in the Saharan air layer. Our drought monitor update from yesterday, yep, in case you didn't see it, we still have lots of drought within the watershed, so we're hoping to get rain as we head toward the end of July, but no such luck as we head through the next 7 days. Here's a look of what to expect in Corpus Christi. Can't rule out a quick shower, but it'll be hot into next week.